there, folks. Wow, that came out super weird. Hey there, folks. Let me see. Hello. I think, everything is in order. I should have my chat overlay back. My recompiled, OBS. And today should be a fun day. A fun day Sunday, even though it's Saturday. How's everyone doing? If anyone else is here yet? I can't quite tell if Twitch is bugging out or if there are no viewers at the moment. But yeah, today we're gonna be working further on sharpinit. Let me change my font sizes around a little bit. Make sure that you guys can see what's going on here. And then we'll get right to it. Okay. Let me maybe I should even change this view, because I noticed on the VOD it really didn't seem very legible compared to this terminal text. I don't know. I don't know what I can do for that. Frame buffer font Linux, something like that. Oh wow, really? Is just is the entirety of Stack Exchange down? Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, well, I guess they planned it, huh? Oh, well, now I can. God damn it. Now most of my. Oh god, this is also Stack Exchange. Oh no, this is like an apocalypse. Well, at least they did it on a Saturday, right? Let's see, frame buffer. Fonts. Linux. Frame buffer console fonts. I just want like a nice, bright, legible font, right? They're in like a PSFU format font. Let's see if we can install somebody. Oh. Oh hey, these seem decent. I know that Terminus is used by a lot of people. I wonder if the font I'm using now has that format. Repository. I wouldn't count on it, but you know, you never know. Yeah, I'm just mostly you know, waiting a bit until people join in so I can explain what I'm doing, because it's gonna be a bit of a mouthful this time around. And I don't want to keep doing that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna look for a font for now, but later, in a couple of minutes, we'll get to the more important stuff. Where do you download these? Okay. Oh, I mean, that said source. Linux binary packages. Binaries. Oh, you actually have to compile this, I guess. If I do make. Oh, okay. So it does those PSF things. I think that's what we want, right? Okay. I think we should be good. PSF tools. PSF. And I could just copy all of these in. I would do something like cpv or dot psf into root at localhost. I think it was like 1022. Can I list those directories? Oh well, this is the Arch instance, so I don't think that one has a thing configured. Oh god. Oh wait, I have to supply the port number to SCP in an argument. So then we just copy to what? User console fonts or something? Huh. Connection reset, connection closed. Is it because I'm trying to SCP something in? What happened? I can no longer SSH in to my virtual machine for some reason. That doesn't seem good. SHD service closed. I think that's a regression. Let's try becoming root and seeing what's up. I mean, it's not helping. Okay, so now we can station. Then, what is it? User. Where's our console fonts located at? Local. Is it in like? I find it from there. cat etc profile. Oh yeah, user lib kbd console fonts, and then that's that. I just have to scp p1022 localhost user lib kbd console fonts, right? Yep. Okay, so I guess that has to do with the way that SCP is trying to connect, because it's crashing SHD as far as I can tell. No? Okay, it's not crashing it per se, but it's not helping. That's strange. Failed public key. I mean, I can SSH in, but I can't SCP in. Quite strange. That's quite strange. And that's throwing in a bit of a wrench in my thing, but I can just boot to Fedora and hope that works. If I can't SCP there too, it's going to be something client-side. Let me put on some music and then I'll very quickly get to like the big thing that we're gonna tackle this stream. Like I should switch it up. I've been listening to this one album on loop, but I don't want to subject you guys to hold on just for 1 second. What should I... Hey, welcome back. You're not the shitter. It's the shitter is someone else. That was evading. Wait, are you the shitter though? You should... No, I don't. The shitter doesn't talk like that. I wouldn't think that you're the one. Shoot, I'm really blanking on what kind of music to put on. God damn it. Well, okay. You know, I won't bore you guys. I'll give you guys something. So, well, actually, it would be better to have the thing up here to demonstrate. Oh god, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just try copying these fonts in one last time. Okay, that worked. And then let's try copying those from Fedora to the sharpinit partition. User lib kbd console fonts. Termius. What are they called? Yeah, asterisk to mount user lib kbd. And let's actually try a bunch of them. Set fonts. User lib kbd console fonts. U28 bright. Okay, that's pretty good. What's N? N is like dimmer. 32? What do you guys like? Does that look good? No 32, there's no 34. There's no 36. I think 32 is gonna be a good middle ground, or maybe 28. I don't know. What's U and V? PKU. Let's do 32N, U32N, B32N, F32N, A32N, M32N. Okay, those seem to be the same. Let's just go with U, I think. And then let's modify mount etc profile to set that to be our font. Set font user lib kbd console fonts for U32B. right? Yeah. U32B. Let's modify this profile as well to do that. And let's just reboot. Okay, then I'm gonna really quick boot into Sharp Suite. What font am I using on the Fedora? It's IOSEPCA. Unfortunately, I looked, but it's not available in that format. So if I just log in as user here, set font. Is it just complaining about the? Is it not there? I thought I copied it. Oh wait. Also fonts. u32b.psf. Okay, that works. So I just have to PC profile. No, I'm not root. In Consolado, yeah, I suppose it does a little bit. It is like, it is a pretty slim font. Like high aspect ratio or low aspect ratio? I mean, either one of those. It's a wonky aspect ratio, but I like it. My eyes are used to it. Okay, no, now that I have that sorted out, let me hopefully log back into user. And hopefully be able to start Sway. Yeah, great. And then hopefully run a terminal, and also I need to copy a font into here as well. But if I do sharpinit CTL status dash.slice, which should show me the entire C group tree. I need to change the permissions on the sharpinit socket. Then, you know, if I do that, then you can see, like the processes that are part of our session are underneath the Getty service. Oh yeah, Sway now works. Sway now boots. Well, it starts up and grabs the input devices and the GPU. So that's. I wasn't expecting to get that far that early, but yeah, that's great. So you can see like these are under system.slice Getty at tty1.service, which is wrong. For example, Sway needs to be in a scope under user 101 slice. Well, you know, under a session slice, under the user slice, and a scope under that session slice. So that's how it's supposed to be. And the reason that that's not happening is because when I'm setting up the session here, I need to set a given process. In this case, it would be this login process. I need to make that the session leader and move that to a C group, that scope that I was talking about. And to do that, I need to know which process ID is initiating a PAM login event. Now the problem with that is, if I scroll way up here, this is the request that's being passed to our create session dbus function. You can see we don't actually receive a process ID. This is supposed to be 432, but and you know the funny thing is, if this was like a red herring that got me for a while. If I do cat var log logs, you can see that PAM systemd says asking login D to create session, UID 101, PID 432, which is what it's supposed to be. And so like for 20 minutes I was trying to figure out why it was 432 here and 0 here. Like, am I doing something wrong when I'm handling that request? But as it turns out, I go to this one line here. Oh yeah, here. I go to open session. It says asking login D to create session, UID, process ID, but then it doesn't, yeah, I know the tabs, but it actually doesn't pass. This is the position that the PID argument is supposed to be. You know, it's going to be UID, PID, but it passes 0, and the way that systemd actually, you know, retrieves the process's ID is by handling an SCM credentials message. You can see if I scroll down here, if leader equals 0, this is from the systemd login side, which is supposed to handle the create session request. It queries the sender credentials, which is like an out-of-band signaling mechanism for well, it's used in dbus alongside like SD notify. It's like an auxiliary message that's sent along with the actual message content itself. And the problem is the dbus library I'm using doesn't readily have a way to retrieve that information. So I like dove into the dbus library and figured out, well, it uses code generation, and like the thing is, where is it? It's like, it like basically generates IL, not send signal, method handler. It generates IL that actually calls the handler method. Something like, so if I tie it back to this example we have here, we have this method create session async, which it's like, this is the handler function, right? This is what's called when the dbus message is received. The create session request is received. This method is called, and this method is declared in the interface ilogin daemon. Basically, this library generates IL. Oh god, that's not supposed to be. This library generates IL that actually calls this method. So my solution is going to be let these methods have an optional additional parameter right at the end, something like message metadata. I haven't written it out yet. And then here where was I? Type description. This is the part where an interface, like the interface type itself, is converted via reflection to like this internal representation, and the IL generation is then kicked off. This is where that's done. So here I'm gonna hook in here and check whether there's like this last argument that serves this message metadata type, and if that's the case, attach something to this method description object. Later, when generating IL, I check this method description object. If it has like that tag, then I modify this IL generation to make it pass on like this metadata object that contains credentials onto the consumer. So like that's a really long-winded explanation, which is why I kind of wanted to wait a little before making that. Okay, so a bunch of chats while I was explaining that. Oh yeah, okay. I'm doing great. Thank you. I had some plans to make packed step-by-step tutorials. I'm proud to announce that they have went precisely nowhere. So I can't give you an ETA, I'm sorry. It's just I didn't foresee myself being as busy as I turned out to be. I mean, I'm doing this right now, which is like a passion project, but you know. Bu arada gururumuzsun. Çok güzel işler yapıyorsun. Teşekkür ederim. İzlediğin için teşekkür ederim. Ne diyeyim? Ben de Sizinle gurur duyuyorum. Şey yaptığınız için, hani dikkat çektiğim için. So thank you. Anyway, that's like the step of that's like the steps that we have to take in order to turn this around and hopefully get a scope in here that is going to contain all of these like currently stray processes. Yeah. So let's sort of get to work on that. I already have if I go to platform Unix notify client, I already have like this, which is a way to obtain that auxiliary message and parse it and extract this process ID, UID, group ID, all of that from these messages. So I'm just gonna like pretty much copy this code and modify it a little bit to make that work in this dbus library. Man. Okay, so... Oh yeah, and I should put on some music. Kind of forgot to do that. While I do that, if you guys have any questions, now would be a good time. Oh my god, I'm so indecisive right now. Yeah, I could probably listen to this. Where did I learn this stuff? I can't quite say. I can't quite give you a precise answer to that. Just over the years. I don't just tinker with it and you'll pick up on it soon enough. Let me know if that like music is too loud or anything, you guys. Oh yeah, let me shout out Luano Dev and Ehersh. Thank you guys for the follows. And yeah, so this transport socket is where the dbus library does its stuff. It actually already parses these auxiliary file descriptors, which is something I also do here. So I just have to like tack this on. And like contain all of it. What's this CM credentials again? Contents 2. Value. And then we need to like tuck these in somewhere. So well, actually, let's look at do read and see like how we're gonna bubble this information up, you know? Like we need to trace our path from here to the part where the method call is triggered. Do read. Set result. Oh, so there's this read context thing. This might be useful. Because again, like, they already have this FD passing thing. Mine is going to be similar-ish to that. Yeah, we can tack it on this read context thing, right? Let's make this a public. Probably make this a class. Field is never assigned. Is that going to be a problem? I guess I could set it to null to begin with. Right? That's just a warning. Why is it coming up as red? Whatever. Yeah. I need to like. So do read is only ever called from read async and from this, and read async is I presume only called by read count async. What's that doing? Oh man, this is kind of a bad way to do this, to be honest. Can I just always assume that there's going to be a context for me to modify age? I'm 21. Shoot. Maybe a bit more involved than I think. So receive message, I think this might be like the actual egress point. Receive message async. All descriptors. Gosh. Okay, it constructs this message object. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have to go to the... Like, this is the lowest... bit that I can find. Wait, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, so do read is the lowest, like the closest to metal. So let's just have like an out parameter here. Message credentials out credentials. Is that how you do it? How do you? It's going to be out message credentials. Credentials is null. And then here we do credentials is the new message credentials object. Hello, Algacode, welcome. Hello, Frog, welcome back. Yeah, I saw you yesterday. Just like barely missed the stream. That was, oh god, wait. Oh no, I'm doing the white balance again. Oh god, I need to adjust the exposure. Shoot. Yeah. Will that should work? Wait, okay. Okay. Camera qual. Oh wait. Oh god, I killed my camera. That happens. Let me see if I can fix that a little bit. Damn it. I keep killing my camera. I'm here, you guys. I'm sitting in front of the computer. You guys just can't see me. Camera capture. Come on. Come back. Technical difficulties. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just as you said it. I killed my camera. Okay. Let's just continue with what we were doing. Extracting that credentials message. And then we're gonna like, you know, bubble this up the chain. cm.fds, cm.hdr. How do you actually make use of this? Do I just call it FDs like that? Oh shoot, 999 followers? Oh my god, 1,000 followers? Wow, okay. That's actually more than I realized. 1,000? How does that happen? What did I do, you guys? I don't buy it. Okay, I'm gonna shout you guys out for a bit. Oh my god. That's incredible. So Pigman, Puffychew, Cretin 84, Humble Feather, Grimto Thames, Unlikely, Hyper Essay, EMM 3000. Thank you guys so much for the follows. I can't tell which of you was the lucky one. Maybe Cretin 84 or Humble Feather. Thank you guys so much. It's really mind blowing that I've gotten to this point. I mean, I just started out, you know, having fun. I'm not. Spicy pickle? Okay. Someone's handing out pickles in my chat. McNulty88, thank you for the follow as well. Okay, let me see what's going on here. Okay. Message header, message control, receive data offset. This is a bit of a different approach to what we were doing. Let me see this struct and let me see this field. I like pickles sometimes. It's really, it's quite. They can be good and they can be bad. It's hard to tell. Okay, so let's compare these two structs. This message header and this message header. Message control, message control. And what are we doing here again? So CM is C message FD. Oh, I see. So I actually need to be doing, oh god, I need to like reference a whole bunch of things all at once to make this work. Message header. Or message dot, message control. Yeah, that's the one. But it's a void pointer, so we need to undo that. But what's this receive data offset? Is the question in my head. Oh, it's this. Receive data offset. Receive data offset. How does one do that? Wow, really? I didn't know that either. This is a bit of a tough pickle, isn't it? So pointer plus receive data offset. So this is gonna return the data offset. What is this, like a constant function? See message data. Oh no, it's actually externed. That's not good. Can I like half-ass it like this? And then I just need to deal with this being a void pointer. Oh god, I just want to merge these. this void pointer. How do I pin this? I need to like cast this to a byte pointer. Well, how did I do it originally? I'm just trying to be lazy here. Oh, that's an actual byte array. Well, you know, maybe since these are going to be, well, that's an int pointer, right? Not a uint pointer, but, I bet I could use this, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't bet on it. Let's just see what happens. You know, let's just see what happens. What could go wrong? Credentials.pid is cm.fds 0. Unfortunately for us, we can test this easily. Well, pid is supposed to be a signed integer. Let's just convert that. Unfortunately for us, we can just do a console.writeLine here. Well, unfortunately for us, we're gonna have to undo that signature change for a little bit to be able to test this. No, but then we should be able to. Just fine. Oh yeah. Whole bunch of messages. Yeah, did you know everything in Twitch chat is automatically true? Oh, you're moving from C++ to Rust? I would recommend, but also I would have to take my own advice there, because I haven't moved to Rust. Did I ever burn out coding? I mean, I'm inclined to say not yet. Instead of sitting alone and talking to a rubber duck when you get stuck programming, you can speak to a bunch of ears. I know, it's like, sort of incidental, like, but I mean, to be fair, when I first started streaming, I didn't know what I was doing. Like, I was just sitting there in silence. And then I realized, you know, it's like rubber duck, debugging. So then I started talking, and then now I have 1,000 followers, which is just insane to me. So that, is actually, oh yeah, that's a pointer. I don't know why that would be a pointer, though. That's just supposed to be a plain old integer. For a solid cheese video, I'd have 10k. Yeah, that's what I deserve. Okay, so let's just try running this code, as is. Let's just try building, sharpinit as is. Hopefully I didn't regress anything else. Let me just look at my diff real quick. Oh god, I actually did regress. This is not gonna build. Cancel. So I need to undo this, which I did for purposes of demonstration. Here, I think that's an acceptable diff. Right? Yeah. Yep. Oh, maybe this is not an acceptable thing. I mean, so here, yesterday I was creating the scope. But you can't, since this is just 0, this leader pid is 0, as sent, over dbus. I'm not sure what this would do. But, yeah, I think this is going to be, okay. That builds just fine. Let's try it. Yeah, it is a cast. Sorry, I didn't really quite answer your question, but yeah, it's like a, for some reason it's in the type it's a pointer, but it's not supposed to be. It's just a regular value. So I don't know why they have to cast it. So above we should have received. We should have hit that path basically, if I'm correct. Well, maybe I need to be not console.writeLightning. Or well, this is going to be further up. Asked to set up a session. Before that, even. See, I'm not seeing any prints. But it might just be printing to the wrong thing. Let's try starting sway. See what that prints, if anything. Well, that's not gonna start a session per se, so it's not gonna print anything. Shoot. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't go as intended. Do you think I could, so I could just run it locally and then try sending it a dbus message. Hey guys, welcome to the Kate Lounge. This actually is a stream. Let me type that out for you. This actually is a stream. So then I can try sending a dbus message. A CTL. How do you do that? Oh, like I have to. Oh yeah. So augment creds. This is I have to do that. So but CTL call. What's my dbus name again? Oh, this is a pain. Oh, okay. The name is not activatable. Oh, it needs to be on the user bus? No? Come on. Hello, asyncs. I'm gonna be calling that. Org free, oh wait, that's something else. What am I... Register login D. Oh, I'm registering it as the system D names. That's naughty. Wait, no, I'm not doing that here. So I just need to do org sharpinit. Org sharpinit. Hello, I think? Oh, I'm so lost. We implement like a basic thing, don't we? dbus manager. Where are my things? Come on, dbus manager. I just need a function to call. Like, I don't... Oh my god, seriously? You know, for now I could be changing this to like, I don't know. Sharp login one. And then I could go to login manager, look at this interface, get session async. I think I could call that. Do I implement that? Yeah, okay. So it's gonna be on sharp login 1. I need to be doing introspection, pretty sure. Wait, was I already trying to do that at some point? It looks like I was. Oh, but the name, the full qualified name with the host is not gonna pass the rules, I don't think. Oh my god, this is a nightmare. Object path, sharp init, login 1. Don't be having episodes. Do I need to change the name in the attribute of the class as well? Which name, which attribute of which class do you mean? The name is not activatable. But CTL. Okay, so that's not actually showing up. Oh well, I need to do -- user. Sharpen it. Or sharpen it, but no login manager. Oh, am I not installing the login manager if I'm not the service manager? I bet I'm not. Oh yeah. Well, I don't. Oh my god. Yeah, the dbus class thing, that explains a bunch of things. That points to a bunch of things, so I'm not too sure. Okay, you know what? I should have like this dbus test thing. Should, right? Where was that? Was it in my, here? No. I just need one method to call, and the problem is with the regular sharpinit service that I'm registering, it's not like in the same way, right? It's not implemented in the same way. So when do I create a login manager? When do I create a login manager? Late initialize. Okay, so if let's just move this out for a second. It's a bit tiresome. Welcome, J Joker. The name and the attribute. Oh wait, do you mean like? Oh shoot, I think I know what you're talking about. Is it this? That would make sense that I would have to change that as well. Well, maybe the types aren't so important, but let's see. Bus CTL user introspect. Okay. So let's just call that so this is going to be the interface. This is going to be the method. Get session. It's gonna take a single string. Hey, should be fine. Login 1. Login 1. Well, you cannot. What's it complaining about? Well, you cannot be null. Oh, wait, maybe the call is succeeding. We're just not, Oh, yeah. The call is succeeding. It's just, yeah, if we rebuild, we should see that happening. Yeah, there's a bunch of places where that is relevant. Oh yeah, so we're getting to this point, but we're not getting to the point where, this is printed. Let's just print, C message type. Header, C message type. I just saw a bunch of zeros scroll by. So those are all zeros. Is there a trick to make it so you receive those credentials? I forgot. dbus receive SCM credentials. Oh god. It's always 0. Oh, do I need to be passing something to receive message? Let's see, notify client. Effort socket. It's not passing any flags here, but this one seems suspect. No, that's just for... Oh, that's just for that. Something. That's just for something. I wonder if we're opening the socket differently. Where's my notify? Oh, we are in notify client. Notify client. Oh, yeah, you have to pass a socket out. You have to set a socket option. Pass cred. That's right, that's right, that's right. So we need to be going back to where this file, this socket is being opened. Transport socket, connect Unix async. Or accept async? Connect use, I think it's connect Unix. Transport socket, connect async. Maybe we need to be doing that there. Oh god, please don't decompile the entirety of socket. It did. So yeah, in transport socket, we just have to do socket.connect async. Well, we need to await that async. Hopefully that's not going to break anything. And then if socket dot connected, we need to be doing that socket option. I think we don't need the syscall there. We can do set socket option. Sol socket, which is going to be what? Where was I just now? Sol socket, that's 2048. 2048. Option name. Actually, I forget. Is there like a socket option level? Socket. Okay, that one already exists. But then it's, socket option name. Okay, it doesn't have the pass cred one. So we have to do that ourselves. 16. And then true. Let's hope that gets us where we want. Oh, boy. C message type 000. Is this actually being hit at any point? It's not. It's never being hit. Does this function ever get hit? Wait, the function does get hit. Maybe I do need the exact syscall. Okay, let's just skip a bunch of these. Yeah, it doesn't work. I mean, yeah, maybe there's a reason why I did syscall that sets sock opt. Is there a syscall here? No. Oh, it's an interop. Maybe that already is an interop. No set socket opt and interop, so I guess we just have to import it like it is in here. Oh god, that's a bunch of overhead. Which one are we using here? This one. And for that one, we need this one. Or well, maybe it needs to be I'm not giving up hope. Maybe it just needs to be an integer, 1. Then let's oh god, that's not gonna be bad. No, zeros, all zeros. As far as I can tell. Yeah, looks like we might have to pull that in. Oh god, let me change the album. Yeah, so the thing is, that's partly what I'm thinking too, is that I mean, like, I didn't just shell out set sock ops here for nothing. I suspect that if I do this via the native socket function, it's gonna see 16 here and it's gonna reject that. So I know this is 16 here, and I know this call works. So I just need the equivalent of that here. But I'm gonna go to the bathroom first, real quick. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Or you know what I realized? No, so the thing is, in C# you can just cast any number, well, any integer, I think, to any enum, and even if there's no name for it, that's just gonna, later down the line when this gets, because the enum is gonna get cast back to a number at some point when it's being, passed to the underlying native function, then 16 is going to be revealed again. But maybe the point is, maybe the problem is, you can't change this option after you connect. So I'm going to just try this one real quick. Maybe it needs to be set before connecting. Let's see in create notify task. So I do create socket, but does that actually connect? See, it just binds. It doesn't actually connect. So I'm not, I'm not 100% on that, but let's give it a shot. No, all zeros. What do you know? I mean, then the, the next best thing we have is going to syscall, going to the native sys set sock opt. How is this actually imported? Oh yeah, like that. I mean, that's gonna require then mono POSIX, but that's fine. Who cares? Or is it exported in libc, you think? Set sock opt. How do I get symbols out of, is it LDD? No. Dump symbols. How do you dump symbols? Readelf? NMD? Oh yeah, there's set sock opt. That's the interface. think, just like this. Not sure if this marshalling is gonna work, but we should be in the good. And then we just basically do interop.setSockOpt. Handle 32. Level is going to be Sol Socket 2048, and then is it 64? And then it's gonna be like this, right? Let's just verify those constants. Oh no, where did that go? It's 2048. That's 16, not 64. And I'm not sure about the endianness of this, but we'll see. Does this return an integer? Yes. Let's just set a breakpoint. Let's see how that treats us. Oh. Oh. Do I need to rebuild? Or does that just crash everything? I mean, the breakpoint seems, oh, well, that's on an await, isn't it? Yeah, maybe that's the problem. Not sure. Come on. Oh, this is Rider by JetBrains. Why isn't my dbus library building correctly? That's curious. Oh my god, it's not... The breakpoint isn't being hit. Oh, do I have the wrong file open? No? I mean, these are just warnings, they're not... Oh god. Why did Firefox crash now? That's fine, we're still streaming, right? I'm still here. If I disappear in the next couple of seconds, I will be back shortly. And maybe my system is just melting down. Oh god, that distracted me a bunch. Okay, let's see if we actually still are building the library and the breakpoint is just not getting hit for other reasons. Yeah, that message changed to include the comma. Then it's just my debugging. That's messed up. But, oh, I muted breakpoints here, of course. Oh my god. Okay, continue? What's R return? -1. That's not good. Socket handle. Yeah, R should not return -1. That's not a good sign. Does it need to be called after? Like I had it at first? Was that the right way around? Well, that's happening. I'm gonna go start up Firefox again. And figure out what's consuming so much CPU. Please let me know if, like, there's just stutters or something. No, that's still -1. Okay, just a couple of things to take care of right now. Getting Firefox back up. My Twitch dashboard. Stream manager, please. Hopefully I'm still here, yeah? Okay. Oh yeah, I mean I used Visual Studio for like a very long time, but you know, it's fine. Writer's good. Let me check out my CPU usage real quick. Just OBS, I just see OBS. Not even that much CPU. Yeah, so this is returning -1. That's not good. Is it that this ordering is wrong? It needs to be 0001. I could also be checking the error number, right? Error no. How do you do that? I think until I do that, I can just blindly change this stuff around. Yeah, that's still -1. Okay, let me nail down the casting first. When there's an integer, how's it being... Oh, I guess that's host order, right? That's like just dependent on the endianness. Oh, there's a native convert layer going on. Oh. Right? Oh god, don't build. I didn't mean to ask for build. Or start. This whole native convert thing. But I mean, we do it here. We do it, right here. You know, I could just add mono POSIX as a dependency here and just be done with it, you know? Mono POSIX net standard. Let's hope that includes things. Okay. Now can we do syscall? Set sock opt. Great. It's just gonna be like this, except we should already have these enums. Like soul socket and so passcred and 1. Now let's see the return value of that. Okay, let's modify the version of this NuGet package. Manage NuGet packages. Let's just go to 100. Downgrade. Because we already pulled that in sharpinit, so. Oh, so R returns 0 now. Let's see if we get the C message type thing. Printed anywhere? Should we remove these method description things? Console, send message. There we go. Hey, it worked. Okay. As you can see, we're receiving the process ID, user ID, group ID. Very good. Very good. Those are all the same. That's not good. That should change. Let's see what this process ID is. Oh, is it because I'm a client? Or, okay. How do I resolve a process ID to process? Oh yeah, that's just a dbus broker. Yeah, that's not good, actually. You need to be doing something else for dbus, maybe. Dbus credential passing. I need to know the process ID of the, not the broker. I need to know the process ID of the process that's sending the message, in this case it would be login process, right? Oh, am I supposed to use this? Oh god, have I been... Was all of this misguided? Okay. Let me just pick a different song. Oh god, maybe there's just... Oh god. How long have I been streaming? An hour and 20 minutes? Yeah, let's, I'm not sure yet. Let's just find out after I pick something to listen to. Maybe I was just chasing the wrong thing. That's always funny when that happens, right? Oh cow. Oh shoot, okay. So there's dbus.get connection credentials, which returns the process ID of a given bus name. Well, I mean, so we're still gonna need to know the bus name of the connection that's sending us the message, right? Okay, well, so let's scrap a bunch of the code that we already read. Well, okay, that can stay. Let's take out the prints and such. Like this. So that can stay, but when we have these, like, methods in the interface, the code gen thing, we need to pass information about... we just need to pass the message object, I guess. Right? So for that, we would still need to go here. Like, the interesting thing here is, there's already, like, this one extra parameter to pass some auxiliary information thing already implemented. But then the author of the library revoked it. It's this, it was used for cancellation tokens. So we can sort of look at that diff, and see what this used to look like. Would basically have, you know, just your regular, method signature, but then an extra parameter here, which is basically what we're going to be going for. How long have I been working in C#? I mean, a decade plus now? At least a decade, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, I was writing it when Visual Studio 2010 came out. Did I miss it? There's this implementation change in this diff somewhere. Oh yeah, type description here. So, type description here, as well as this, this thing here. So, okay, yeah, there's a bunch of changes all in here. Oh, well, I mean, we should have access to the message object itself in the IL generated, well, in the generated IL. So we just need to mark it. Just need to scroll up in type description here. Okay. So we check if the last parameter is f-type. So this is going to be a type, and then we just say, what's a message type in this library? Okay. Yeah, message. We do if the bus method has message parameter or something like that. Then we also do ilg.emit, opcodes, load arg2, which is going to be the message. I'm not sure. I need to be thinking about this a bit more critically. So this like constructs a reader, a message reader. Loads the local variable at a specific index onto the evaluation stack. What's reader? Read method factory. Okay, not here. It's not going to be here because I think this is going to be a call to... No? No, that's correct. Load argument to... Does it just replace it in place? Create, read byte. Message reader. Oh, I'm going down a rabbit hole now. Does that just pop the value back onto the stack or something? Oh, we can just try it this way. And then, wow, that's just a single opcode if I got it right. And then we modify this to have has message outer. What was it called? Has message parameter. And then here in type descriptor, we do if this equals type message, then ignore parameters plus plus, type of, I mean, ignore parameters. If ignore parameters is 1, that's just a lazy check, but we can set method description dot has message parameter to true. And then what we're gonna have is, let's just go back to our interface. For the login manager that we were using to experiment. We can add a message here. Just a dbus message. Oh, is that a private type? Oh, that sucks. Well, it's an internal type. Well, I probably want a more parsed version of this message anyway. Oh, well, it has the header. That's fine. So I just need to make this public. The header should be public. Let's see if that breaks anything. Message type. Oh god, I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of things. I'm going to be converting a whole bunch of things public. Header flag. Yeah, make that public. Who cares? That's fine. Unix FD needs to be public. Is that it? Seems like it would be. So many ifs. Anybody here working for Google? Not me. Yeah, it makes getting hired at other healthier workplaces a lot easier. That's true. That's true. That's very true. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the exposure a bit because I can see it's getting dark. Oh, is that... Oh. I'm doing... Come on, I can do this. There we go. I can operate my camera without seeing the screen. Okay, so that clean, is it gonna build? Exclamation point about, you can just ask me. Field code. Yes, that needs to be public as well. Oh my god, what's this coming from? I don't want XML comments for publicly visible types for members, at least not as an error. Where's my dbus library? Oh, there we go. Properties. don't treat all warnings as errors. There we go. I do like selfie. Very much so. So that's a TMDS type. And we also need to alter the interface for this type. And add that in. And let's try to build. Let's go. What education do I have? I'm in the process of getting my undergrad degree. Okay, so that built just fine. Let's see if any of that is according to plan. Where's my get session? I just wrote it. Okay. Now, the breakpoint here, I should be able to access... Oh, exception thrown while connecting to dbus? That doesn't sound good. Yeah, that's not good at all. Can we see where the exception was thrown? Dbus manager. That's not helpful at all. Okay, here. Oh, I see. I need to be doing this check. So now I have the message. Header, sender. So now I can use the sender to look up the process ID of the thing that's sending us the message. No, this is not a school project. What keyboard layout? I use QWERTY. I'm not cool enough to use any of the alternative layouts. Okay, that's very cool. So now I can add to this message process ID. Let's just import that. So then process ID, let's do a lookup in here. Be like process pit of sender is going to be dbus manager dot, well, how do I access the dbus manager? Because I'm going to be calling that function. Okay, let's have a function here that calls this get connection credentials. In our dbus manager. And what does that return? A bunch of things. Well, I guess we could just do, is gonna return like a jumbled dictionary, and we need to like, dictionary, string, object, sender, where's my dbus proxy? Dbus proxy dot, get connection credentials async, sender. I mean, I guess that's not a very good wrapper here. Await that. And then let's have a public async task int, or uint, or well, just int, I guess. And then get process ID of by dbus name. And then if not result that contains key, process ID, return -1. Return results process ID as an integer. As a U integer. Let's see if that works. Oh. We can do that here. Get process ID by dbus name, message dot header dot sender. We can prototype that in this get session async. Source pid of sender. Okay. Let's try. Oh yeah, we need to change the interface here to include manager. Sorry, message. Source pid. Let me know if this... We're back? Are we back? Are we back, please? Please tell me we're back? Okay, good. Oh, man. I don't know what happened there. It was showing 0 bitrate for some reason. I'm so done. Okay, yeah, I should change my exposure. Well, actually, I should go to the bathroom. I will be back shortly. I just want to see this work. Real quick. Okay. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back. Stick around. And then I'll adjust the exposure, so I'm not in the dark. Let there be light. Let there be light. Hmm. Okay, so you can see, we have angered the type gods. Our cast is broken for some reason. Trace it back. Trace it back, trace it back, trace it back. Probably need to do something like, I don't know, convert to int32 or something. Horrible. But if it pleases the type gods, if it pleases the type gods, you know, just, bro, just don't have processes, more than 2 billion processes, okay? And then this is fine. Just don't, okay? Oh, there we go. That's actually accurate. Pretty sure it should be. How do I view? Can I just do time or? How do I view? Can I do like? Is that the last process ID? Do I need to do bash pid? Zish pid? Pid? Come on, how do I... is it dollar exclamation point? No? How do I get the process ID of... Well, the thing is, we're not gonna be sent a string, so there's nothing to quite parse. Can I get the process ID of the command that's being executed? PPID? No, that's just a parent ID. Yeah, that's kind of... I mean, it should be fine, right? Source... Oh... It looks like it's fine. It looks like it's fine. We can proceed. Yeah, you know, why not just try it in the thing it's supposed to be solving, which is capturing the process ID of the sender. So let's just do for correct PID if correct PID is equal to or less than 0, then we do correct PID is this. And then we just pass correct PID in here. Shoot, come on. So many casts. And then get rid of this pesky print, which should be in transport, socket transport or something. Transport socket. Yeah, let's just get rid of that. And let's see if it builds, and then let's try it on the virtual machine. Yeah, it builds fine. Moment of truth. Reset this. Well, actually, wait. I should be making use of that process ID because I commented out in Login Manager this bit, which I should undo. Maybe this too. And then let's peep the C groups. Program, service manager, C group manager, okay. Yeah, let's just build that. Let me put on some other music now. Or should I? I still need to adjust the exposure. Come on! I don't want to adjust the white balance. Oh, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna... Come on! Oh, it's speeding into Fedora. Fuck. Come on. Give me what I want. Okay, there we go. There we go, I think that's good. Whatever. Who cares? So now all of the scopes and stuff should be set up correctly, I believe. That didn't give me much hope. Oh, okay, okay. We need to undo the changes in these names. In our login manager. Now it just looks like there's no... Undo this change, please. Roll back. Where else? Where else? Oh yeah, we need to roll this back. I feel like I also changed the... Oh yeah, here. We need to roll this back. Free desktop. Now it should show up to all the programs that are expecting a systemd login D. I'm really unhappy with the exposure for some reason. I've got 1,028 followers. You guys. Let me shout you guys out a bit. Cause you make me, you make me whole. Shout out to Black Biscuit, Lawrence Logo, Baba Kwon, Code Monkey Dave, Seba GTI 6, Laptop Zombie, Dax Terex, Nitro Evil, Aramaki 2345, Hagigahi, Mutlak Mashida, Shelly _ Nicholas 008, J Bruno MF, Evil Maximilian, Drowning Buffalo, Big Jam Dodd, TS Backy 33, RXDROSX, Gabbo Bercy, RV Santos, Terabyte 82, Felix D3V, Silence Please BR, Raf IO, The Copes, Hi Caro _ thank you guys so much for the follows. I really appreciate it. To a great degree. Unhandled exception. Address cannot be null. TOS manager line 59. What happened there? TOS manager line 59. Connection address. What did I change even to make that happen? Aristotle, good. Thank you for the follow. So what's the diff in here? Nothing. I don't get it. Is this just a race condition? Let's just reboot and see what happens. Yes, I'm building my own version of systemd, basically. It's called sharpinit, and it already boots. Let's just try restarting. It's pretending to be systemd. Okay, there's a horrible race condition I think going on. Debus service. What did I change to make that happen? I mean, what did I do to anger the gods to this degree? It would usually always boot. I don't even see that big of a diff. Oh, maybe the stuff in TMDS dbus. That's an untracked. That's not being tracked here. Show diff. What do I do now? How do I make that visible? Oh, because that's a submodule, TMDS dbus. That's in a submodule. Can I switch to that repo, the submodule? Oh, I guess I could just use git command line. Strange. If I do it a bunch of times, do you think it would eventually boot, or is this just forever now? Did I break something permanently? I don't do open source full time. Yeah, I mean, I started out small, Adam. Like a long time ago. There we go. A long time ago, a couple years ago by now. Oh, and it got onto dbus. So that is just a nasty race condition that got in there. So we already at this point should be looking for sharpinit CTL. Well, after we modify the socket to make it world writable. Sharpinit CTL status dash.slice. We should be seeing a scope by now. Session 0.scope. Okay, wait, let me pager this. Unfortunately, it's not under the right slice. But session 0.scope. That's hopeful. I like that. Okay. And seems that nothing else is like leaking out of that, right? Well, the SSH session isn't getting registered correctly, but I'm pretty sure that's just my PAM setup. So then we go to login manager to figure out why it is that the scope isn't under the right slice. Oh shoot, okay. So this above I do this thing. Where's the one place where I change the slice of generated? Oh yeah, there we go. Scope slash slice. So this actually has to be fully qualified like that. That's my mistake. And then that should set up the slice tree correctly and the C groups correctly for that scope that we're creating. So it's going to be scope slash slice. And let's hope for the best. Right? That's the best anyone can do. If you're wondering what I do full time, I'm a technically a full-time student, and I also work as a smart contract developer for my job. And when I find time, instead of socializing or you know, doing other things of value, I do stuff like this. Oh yeah, I feel like this race condition is new because it wasn't this bad before. I mean, I'm gonna have to revamp the dbus connection waiting handling thing. I'm pretty sure that's at the root of most of this. So if I do user, and I also shn to the VM, do change mod 777. Stash.slice, like plus. Yeah. Okay, that's great. Well, one thing it's not I wonder why there's no nothing under user at 101.service. Oh god. So that also fails for some reason. What's my tech setup? It's just I don't think it's relevant. It's just a computer, bro. If you can build your own version of systemd, you should be asking Red Hat or Canonical for your job. Well, I mean, yeah, why not? You know, I feel pretty confident in my career path if I'm not being like over the top or tooting my own horn, whatever you would call it. So when we're connecting to the bus, dbus manager.connect. Connection address. Why would this ever be null? I mean, connection address. Value cannot be null. Client connection options, line 25. That should never ever be null. I don't get it. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's because I would say, you know, if it got to the point where where it was trying to connect and failing, it would be because it's starting before the dbus broker starts. But I don't. That's not what's happening. We're not even getting past the constructor. So that's very strange to me. Shoot. Program. What's in late initialize? Unix platform initialization. Oh, shoot, wait. No, that shouldn't have a thing in there. That shouldn't have a... That shouldn't matter. Let's look at the log again. Really makes no sense. I mean... Let's reboot, I guess, and see if that happens again. Then we can tell if it's a race condition or not. Which haunt me to my grave at this point. College is alright. Not the best thing. How could it be null? What? Oh, okay, this is not just a straightforward thing. It has this dbus session bus address thing. Okay, that's a doozy. How would one... What's my dbus user socket address like here? Dbus session bus address. Or well, it would be an echo, but I already saw. So just run user 10 run user UID bus. Right? Session address is run user bus, and then this would be syscall.getUID, which is kind of evil, but not so evil that it would be dangerous. Let's try building that and see if anything is different. Yeah, I mean, college is important for a number of things. You know, if it were up to me, I wouldn't have attended college, but then, now that I'm attending college, I'm glad that I'm attending college. It's one of those things, like, it has added to me a bunch, you know? It's a positive contribution, strictly speaking. I know things that I wouldn't have, I see the world in a way I wouldn't have if I hadn't attended. So yeah, it turns out to be a positive, I guess. Let's just log in, see if... no colon found. Oh, yeah, this is actually supposed to have this URL, schema type thing. Well, and then, you know, then what I need to be doing here is dbus socket path. This actually needs to be just, connection address dot split path equals dot skip 1, and we'll just I think that's good. Then it should be waiting for socket at. Now it should work for both the system and the user thing, right? Cool. Let's reboot, rebuild. See where things lead us. Whew, I feel like we're getting closer. You know, I'm gonna fire up Sway and we're gonna see all those things. And probably also gonna modify my PAM config, because I think the reason why the SSH session isn't being handled correctly is because, you know, the PAM config doesn't do the right thing. I did kind of give up on Rust for the time being. I want to continue with that at some point, but yeah. So I do sharpinit CTL, well, you know, after I do the thing. Change mod 777, while run sharpinit sock. Hey, there we go. Yeah, that's hopeful, I'd say. I don't know why less is doing that. Okay, there we go. But that's looking like a correct. That looks correct to me. If I fire up Sway, it shouldn't be anything different because it's the same session. But just for, you know, just to be sure. Yeah, there we go. Our Sway is now under the correct session scope, which is exciting. Okay, now, now that's good. We probably want to modify our PAM config now. pam.d slash SSHD. We're gonna need one for SSHD, and we probably should be copying it from Fedora. So let's just run to our Fedora here. Well, yeah. That's good progress, I think. It's very good progress. We're inching closer day by day. You know, we're so close, in fact, now that I'm thinking of ways. You know, my idea is basically we're gonna have an overlay system where you can drop sharpinit into an existing systemd system, and it's gonna try to load units from all the systemd paths. If you have this like overlay option turned on, and then you're gonna be able to overwrite certain systemd units that don't function as you want them, by putting, you know, like you can mask them or you can overwrite their properties by just dropping unit patches into the sharpinit locations. And then, you know, at some point I might want to start to dog food sharpinit and actually use it on my computers. Not, you know, we're not so close to that it's the next thing we're gonna do, but you know, I've gotten pretty far, you guys. Anyway, so let's just see what AMD SSHD looks like here. Let's copy that to our auxiliary partition. Not this. We don't have SC Linux, we don't have login UID, I don't think. Wait, where does this do systemd? Oh, is it in post login or something? No. Is it just system auth or password auth? Or does it just let me see. Mount etc pam.d login. Let's see what's going on here. I mean, like, SSHD should be using this one, right? Maybe this needs to be required. But I don't know why the... Because SSHD is gonna call login, I think. But let me just peep the SSHD config here. So for session, include password auth, include post login. Yeah, I don't quite know what's going on here. Is SC Linux just doing the heavy lifting? But that's not how a PAM stack is ought to work. This is part of a bigger goal to bring .NET into other parts of the Linux userland. It started out that way, but like this has taken up basically every piece of effort that I've put into it. You can see it's called Sharp Suite, and there's that's the GitHub organization that it's under. But sharpinit has been the only product of this initiative so far. The focus isn't so strongly on C# or .NET. And that's just what I prefer, but like, it would be nice to have a userland that is just completely memory safe. I already know that there are some attempts to that end being made with like some Go tooling, I think. But yeah. Yeah, so is it password auth? I can't tell. Oh, that's PAM system DSO. Yeah, feels like that's what's going on. Okay. So then, we just modify mount etc pamd. Login. See what's in login. System session. We probably can modify system session. I took these from like session required and systemd.so debug. I think that's the good syntax. I pulled these from LFS, these config files. I wonder if this is gonna conflict with the system, this directive here with PAM system DSO. But let's just try as it is. Reboot. Okay. Just log in. Great, that worked. Let's just try now SSH engine. I think that worked. Well, something failed there. Definitely in the PAM stack because we just touched that. Failed how did that fail? Oh, because I copied in, because I now have an SSHD config that I really don't actually want. Or well, I do want it, but not in this form. It's just SSHD. There's a bunch of directives in here that aren't compatible with this minimal setup here. Oh, come on. Okay, well... This is strange. We're gonna have to note this down. Chat, I'm gonna use you as a scratch box. Okay. Scratch pad. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that because that pops up from time to time. Oh well, I guess it's persistent once that happens. But you know, the thing to do is modify the PAM, the SSHD PAM config. This is a strong one. I guess we can move it to... Then, I wonder if it's instant and we can SSH in. Oh yeah, we can. Then I wonder if sharpinit CTL status batch.slice is gonna show 2 sessions. No, it's not. It's actually not. And in fact, it's showing, it's not even showing the current login correctly. That's odd. Wait. Oh, did I change the thing in login? The login stack in PAM? No, I mean, it's trying to create a session. Yeah, there's our session 0. Then if we try to SSH in, do we get a second session? No, it's still under SSH. Shoot. Also, SSH is not calling login, so we just need to like copy etc pam.d login to etc pam.d shd. I hope that works just right away. Fedora has an SSHD PAM config, but it uses a bunch of modules that we don't have and don't want to use. So I can't adapt that file. It would be easier to write my own, basically, I think. Oh, okay. So we are being asked to set up a session. Oopsie. Create session call with seed ID, which does not exist. This is fine because it's being called with remote true. So we need to handle that in our login manager for the SSHD to function correctly with the sessions. What's the playlist? It's this artist, and the album is gonna be called, what's it called? Okay. So when we're creating the session, let's see, services HD, type TTY class, user, desktop. So SSH sessions have no active seat, right? Yeah. Do we ever make use of active seat anywhere? Okay. I guess we can just set it to nothing. And just ignore that. Or, well... Do you ever make use of this seat? No. Okay. That should be good enough to get us through this, I think. Oopsie. I know, yeah. Yeah, of course. Ooh. Okay. So now let's try logging in. First from this screen, which should just always work fine. And then let's make sure that our C group tree is currently set up correctly. Yeah, that's our session. Then we SSH in. Then we... There we go. Cool. Yeah, now we have 2 sessions under the user slice. Nothing leaks out, as far as I can tell. Great. Now we don't handle, like, I don't think we cleanly handle logging out. You know, if I do this now, I think there's just going to be an empty scope. And the session isn't cleaned up or anything, but... Okay, I feel like we've come pretty far so far tonight, this stream, so... Now I'm gonna look for someone to raid after I shout out all of my beloved followers who got me to 1,045 followers, which is just insane. Rexroof just followed. Muds420, Archierp, Rumble Tumjum, JNMSL, Tionar, Colehall, Taricwell, BSI Nuts, Gustavo Arejano, Bing Ding Ling, DM6423, Mobby, Coding and Gaming with Adam, Chris Capella, Matthew CS, Birdman, as well as BR Tuckle. Thank you guys so much for the follows. And it seems that there are no questions that people are dying to ask me, so I will go and find someone to raid. And see if I can give you something good. Oh! Thank you guys, thank you. Yeah, I mean, and what I'm building is pretty, you know, it's like a bunch of little software. Thank you, Weird. Appreciate it. Thanks for the applause, you guys. I hope this guy's, it says double language stream. I hope he's speaking English. Just 5 seconds left until this ad. Yeah, let's see. Is he? He's not saying anything. Okay, well, I can find a backup very quickly. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being interested in what I do. I mean, it's like accountability to you people that has kept me still going on this project. You know, even though I take breaks and stuff, I wouldn't be this far along um if I hadn't if I hadn't been streaming. Yeah, you can find a link to the repo in the channel about section, I think. It says German/English, so I'm just gonna send you guys. I think he would. I've heard him speak English. He can speak English. Okay. Oh wait, he doesn't have raids open? No, he does. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Oh, it's too late. Bye. Bye now. Let's go.